Here at the service shop, checking on a couple projects. That one's gonna be a popular one. Hopefully we get that one in the next couple of days for you guys. But just came up here to look at this truck here, just to give you a little example of how things go in the world of buying and selling. This truck right here is a 17 model. Comes from a company that we get their trucks when they trade them in on new ones all the time. Been getting them for, I don't know, 10 years or better probably. Can't tell you how many we've gotten. Typically need a tire, need a mud flap, need a little piece here, a little piece there. Typical wear and tear. Sometimes they need brakes, couple light bulbs. The last one I pulled the ticket on just to be sure. This is a Cummins powered truck. It does have high miles, 300,000 miles. The last one needed 2 light bulbs, wiper blades, a battery. Actually, we got 2 batteries, 2 tires, got an oil change, got a fuel filter, got an air filter, and there was one other thing, I think a little bracket, a little spinning retainer on the wheel lift. So this truck would be its brother or sister. About a month or 2 later, their new truck came in. This one came in to me. So just to show you the cost difference in reconditioning, this one needs 2 tires, which we knew from looking at it. One of them's got a little spot on the sidewall. I'll show you guys. It needs some box repairs. We drove it back home, runs, drives, shifts, does everything it's supposed to do. You can see right there. That's no bueno. That's got to be replaced, so we'll do both those tires. They're weak on tread anyway. Boxes, got to replace the boxes. Wheels look good, got some center caps on it. Clean truck, dusty. As you guys know, everything's dusty right now. But once we got the service report, we've done the oil change, did the fuel filter change, did the air filter change, trans filter change, hydraulic filter change, all our normal process. Needs kingpins. Well, that's not something we do in our shop, nor the service shop does. That has to go to the big rig shop. So getting it sent over there to get that done. They also do the proper front end alignment for these bigger trucks. It also needs brakes, front and rear. Needs a wheel bearing. Take care of that while the kingpins are apart. Needs a laundry list of lights. Like most of the lights are not working, so it's probably going to be wiring or bulb. Oh gosh, there was a couple other things on the list. I should have brought the list over here. I literally just walked out of the shop. But anyway, that's the status. Sometimes they need more work. That's probably what this truck's going to need, $5,000 to $6,000 worth of maintenance. It's getting done, even though it's a less expensive truck and a higher mileage truck. But this is also one of the reasons that we are extremely limiting our used truck sales. Just because of the fact, cost of reconditioning, cost of maintenance, cost of everything is high. And you get a truck like this, you can't just not do the stuff. It also needs a windshield, which has already been done. It needs a detail, which we've already done. We took all the logos off of it. We've painted the bed. Several other things which we've already done. Greased it, gone over it, operated. It works great. Truck runs down the road fine. Oh, rear shocks. The bushings are completely shot, so rear shocks. A couple other things. So again, lots of maintenance involved. You can't just lick them, stick them, put them on the lot as easy as what people think. It's not like selling a 2012 Toyota Tundra or 2020, Toyota Camry, whatever. So it does take a lot of upkeep, does take a lot of maintenance, does take a lot of time. And again, one of the reasons we're going to step up to much newer stuff. Again, newer stuff, less wear and tear, going to be more expensive. So that's the unfortunate side of that. Which, if you haven't seen the video of why, you can scroll back a little bit and see. We've also got these 2 vans while I'm up here left. Both of these vans were part of a huge fleet of these vans I bought, which were decommissioned during COVID. These have been sitting. They're both Duramax 4500s with Allison transmissions. Neither run. One has a hole in the fuel tank, and we believe probably had some contaminated fuel because it looks like they might have drilled a hole in the tank. And the other just does not run. It will start old starting fluid, so it has some type of a pump issue. They are handicap equipped. They do have a bunch of equipment in them. There is a video on each one of them. One of these, bringing up these vans, is one of them that one of the customers tried to run a scam on us. If you go back to some of our scam videos, sent a transporter here, says he wired money, sent us fraudulent paperwork that he wired money. He did not wire money. Just another scam. So why he would want to scam on something like this, I don't know, but I guess something's better than nothing. And I figure more than likely they look at our inventory and see all the high-end stuff. They figure, oh my gosh, this guy will just let these things rip like he was just on it. Transporter's here, give him the title. I've wired the money. He's got to go. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Anytime there's pressure, there's a problem. Another very inexpensive international rollback. On the other side is one of the 6 doors. That is, like I said, hopefully getting ready to do that. Charging the battery up in the buyer's remorse truck over there. Not sure what's going to happen there, whether they're going to trade, pick it up. Been in talks with the bank, communicating with them. And unfortunately, they don't even know what to do because they basically got a customer that's hung them with something. Sucky situation, but it is the situation. There's AJ doing a test drive on a Heno that we have a deal pending on. Getting ready to do a custom winch setup. If this customer does buy it, he wants to add 2 recovery winches on the sides. And I think that's what we're going to do. We've checked it out, and there's a very heavy plate right here. It's already drilled for some mounts, but it is heavy enough to hold a winch, and we can reinforce under there. So very well may get that upgrade, and they'll have a winch on this side. So the phone died, but what I was saying was, going to mount a winch on both sides. That way they can pull to the back, pull to the side. They've got the winch there. So not only will this be a twin line, it'll be a triple line winch truck. Just something they requested that we can obviously accommodate. So we try to do that. If somebody's looking for something, we try to make it happen. Really cool Heno 258. We've sold a fleet of these in the past. These were all local trucks. Kodiak needs a fuel filter housing. Unfortunately, it ran low on fuel and sucked some air, and now the fuel filter housing, probably just coincidental, but it is leaking. So got to get that straight. Big old wrecker that I brought you some information on yesterday. 14,000 miles if you haven't seen it yet. Big Freightliner pre-emissions FL112. Previously government owned, West Coast owned, no rust. Ram Cummins wrecker 4500 just arrived, getting service and inspected. The side box is fixed, oil change, state inspection, 2 front tires on the website, ready to go. Should have wrapped that one up tomorrow. Tires just arrived. Company truck right there. It's our typical go-to, and a Ford inside. Also getting service and inspection, a couple of finishing touches. So wrapping things up today, guys. That's how you can get a hold to us. Check out any of our websites anytime you want. Thanks again for watching and the support. If you have any questions on any of the vehicles at the shop or anywhere, feel free to reach out at any time. That's the other twin line recovery wrecker right there. Excuse me, not twin line. Recovery wrecker, single line, extended cab Ford, 450, diesel, local truck, previously sold by us, Go Jacks, dollies, all the good stuff.